So you are thinking about moving to Texas, or you've just heard a lot about the great things that Texas offers, and you're not quite sure if this is the state for you or not. Well, in this video, I'm going to go over a couple of reasons why Texas is known as becoming the most powerful state in the United States of America. In 1960, Texas ranked as number 6 in population of all the states. By the year 2000, it ranked number 2, only behind California. But from 2020 to 2022, right after the pandemic hit in 2020, California started losing their population. Even though some people were moving into California, more people were moving out. And in the span of 2 years, they actually lost an estimated 500,000 in population. And in the same time, from 2020 to 2022, Texas gained an estimated 884,000 in population. And that growth in Texas is spread out, and I'm going to show you on the map where most of that growth is happening. Since 2010, the Dallas-Fort Worth area, known as DFW, has gained 1.5 million residents. So most of the growth that we've seen in Texas is going to be right here. You've got Dallas, Fort Worth, otherwise known as DFW, Austin, San Antonio, and Houston. This is known as the, sorry for my poor triangle, but this is known as the Texas Triangle. So most of your growth is going to be here in Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, and Houston. And one thing I want you to notice here is the I35 corridor that takes you all the way here. And then in Dallas, it's still I35. This is where a lot of growth is happening, is along the I35 corridor. So the 3 biggest reasons that people are choosing to move to Texas would be the great Texas economy, the more affordable cost of living, and quality of life. In 2021, Texas saw a population increase of 18%. But the economy increased 39%. Many companies have relocated to Texas. 40% of those are from California. So just a few of the companies that have relocated to Texas, now not all of these are from California, but a few of the big major companies that have relocated to Texas are companies like Tesla, Oracle, Hewlett-Packard, Charles Schwab, you've got Caterpillar, and McLaren North America. And in the city of Austin, you have major companies like Apple and Dell, and Google has made a big presence there as well. Goldman Sachs has announced that their 2nd largest office building will be located in Dallas, Texas. This will house 5,000 employees. This is their 2nd largest center of operation after New York. Texas is responsible for 35% of all new jobs created in America since February of 2020. So you can see why job opportunity is a huge draw for people outside of Texas to move to Texas. I also want to talk a little bit about just the ease of air travel when it comes to living in Texas. You've got DFW International Airport, which is right here on the map. Okay, there is an airport in Austin. You've got airport in Houston, airport in San Antonio, but the DFW International Airport is the 2nd busiest airport in the world. That is a really big deal for international businesses. We also have Dallas Love Field, which has Southwest Airlines, and that's a busy airport as well. Definitely not as busy as the DFW International Airport, but the fact that we've got 2 major airports right here in the heart of Dallas is a really big deal. So not just for ease of travel for businesses, but just in general, just people traveling in general to see family for vacations. I know that my parents, when they lived in Austin, most of the time when they flew somewhere, they had to take, they would have to fly to Dallas and then fly somewhere else. But now that they're here in the North Texas area, they're literally 15 minutes away from DFW International Airport. And they absolutely love that they can go to the airport, get on the plane, and be where they need to be without having to take another flight. But because of the ease of international travel from the DFW International Airport, this does attract a lot of overseas businesses to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. When it comes to affordability, Texas does not have state income tax. we do have property tax, and our property tax percentages can be higher than other states, but that's also because we don't have state income tax. A lot of our taxes go to our schools. Texas is known for its great public education, the amount of hospitals we have, and the quality of hospitals and healthcare that we have as well. And of course, there's home prices. Home prices in the Dallas-Fort Worth area are about 4 times less than the average home in San Francisco. And even in the city of Austin, which is Texas's most expensive city, homes are about half the price as those in Los Angeles. So job opportunity and affordability are 2 major factors that bring people to Texas, and more specifically to the DFW area, Austin, Houston, and San Antonio. Texas also has a great quality of life. Texas offers a wide variety, a wide range of recreational activities. We have, the beach, the coast. If you live in South Texas, you've got a lot of hiking trails, biking trails. We've got plenty of lakes, wonderful sports teams, and a lot of places like where I live in Denton, which is just north of Dallas, has a fantastic art scene. And I know that Dallas does as well. Our geography ranges from large cities, hustle, bustle, like Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, Houston, and places like that. But there's also a lot of rural, beautiful, scenic areas in Texas as well. And of course, you can't forget, we also have the coast, which is just a beautiful place to go to. No matter where you live, people love being on the water or near the water, and we have that as well. But I am in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Like I said, I'm about 35 minutes north of Dallas in a town called Denton. Great place to live. I've lived in Texas my entire life, so all these things that I've mentioned, I can definitely attest to because I have been here my whole life and I have seen it. I have seen the growth even in the city that I live in, how it's just exploding, especially when you get into the suburbs of places like DFW, Austin, Houston, and San Antonio. If you get out of the big city, it's just a lot more affordable, or even more affordable. But yet you still have the convenience of living near the big city. So, if you want to go to the big city like Dallas or Fort Worth and have dinner, you can, or just have a night out, museums and things like that, you can. But a lot of these other suburbs have restaurants, shopping, things like that as well. In fact, I know that you don't have to go to Dallas at all to get any of those things. Now, we have a farmer's market here. We've got boutiques, we've got restaurants. Our town is about 140,000 people. And that's great because we've got a lot of small businesses here. And I wanted to say that as well about Texas is known as being very small business friendly. You don't have to live in the big cities of the Texas Triangle. There are plenty of suburbs around them that offer great amenities and great conveniences. But like I said, you're just a really short trip to the big city if that's something that you want to do. So Texas is growing. It has been growing. And if it keeps growing the way it is projected to, it will at some point surpass California in population. Now, I will say we can't beat the weather in California. I hear it's fabulous there. I have yet to experience it. I have been to Lake Tahoe, but I'd love to experience other parts of California. But you know what? We do have 4 beautiful seasons here. We have, summer, which summer is hot, but really it's 2 months of really hot weather. This summer has been a little odd, and it has actually stayed hot for a lot longer than we are used to. But next week, we've got a couple of days in the 80s, 90, which, y'all, it really feels great. I don't know where you're watching this from, but 90 degrees is not hot, especially when you get up to 100, 105, which we can do here in Texas. And it depends on where you live in Texas. I'm in North Texas, so I really like the weather there because I feel like we really do get a variety. Whereas South Texas, it's just going to be a lot warmer for a lot longer. But you know what we don't have? We don't have 6 months of winter. So I'd rather take 2 solid months of 100-degree weather than 6 months of winter any day. Well, I am Jennifer Fowler, and along with my husband and partner, Brandon, we run a Fowler Realty team here in the North Texas area. We have people that reach out to us all the time, people just like you, looking to make the move to North Texas, and we absolutely love it. So if that's you and you're looking to move in 9 days or 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or you can send us an email. All the information is in the description below. And if this is your first time to our channel, make sure you like, subscribe, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know everything there is to know about North Texas. And you know what? We put out videos all the time. We do neighborhood vlog tours. We do tours of cities, tours of new construction and builders, model homes, and things like that. We try to give you as much information as possible so you can make an informed decision about moving to the North Texas area. So make sure you go back and take a look at some of our other videos, and we'll see you on the next one.